Long before the age of empires, when the ancestors first touched the shores of the Great Water, there existed a fishing village called Adamawa, nestled between the golden sands and the endless blue. But the people had forgotten the old ways. They had forgotten her. For 7 months, not a single fish had blessed their nets. The children's bellies swelled with hunger, and the elders whispered of a curse upon the land. Young Kofi, whose father and grandfather had been master fishermen, sought answers from the village elder. The ancient woman's eyes grew distant as she spoke. Child of the waves, we have angered Yemoja, the mother of waters, the goddess of the 7 seas. She who commands the rivers, the rain, the ocean depths. We took and took, never giving thanks, never offering tribute. Now she has withdrawn her blessings, and the seas have gone silent. The elder instructed Kofi to prepare 7 offerings: honey from the forest, white flowers from the mountains, palm wine blessed by the priest, kola nuts from the sacred tree, fine white cloth woven by virgin hands, frankincense from distant traders, and his most precious possession, his grandfather's silver fishing hook. At dawn, Kofi waded into the waters alone, the offerings held high above his head, prayers upon his lips. As Kofi's final prayer echoed across the waters, the ocean began to stir. Not with violence, but with the gentle power of a mother awakening. The waters swirled in 7 great spirals, each glowing with otherworldly light. And then, she rose. Yemoja, magnificent and terrible, beautiful and fierce. Her form seemed to be made of the ocean itself, cascading waterfalls for her, as deep as the Mariana Trench, skin that shimmered between ebony and azure. The goddess of the 7 seas had answered. Her voice was the sound of 1,000 waves breaking on distant shores. Child of the land, you remember what others have forgotten. You honor the covenant between earth and water, between human and divine. But remembrance alone is not enough. Tell your people, the sea gives, but the sea must also receive. Respect the tides, take only what you need, give thanks with each catch, and teach your children that I am not a resource to be exploited, but a mother to be revered. Yemoja touched Kofi's forehead, and in that moment, he understood the language of the waters, where the fish gathered, when the storms would come, how to read the currents like ancient scrolls. She blessed his nets with abundance, but also with wisdom. As she descended back into the depths, the ocean came alive. Fish leaped and played, and the water sang once more. Kofi returned to his village not just as a fisherman, but as a keeper of the sacred covenant. And from that day forward, Adamawa thrived, for they had remembered, the goddess of the 7 seas watches over those who honor her, and the ocean provides for those who respect its power. To this day, the fishermen of the West African coast pour the first catch back into the waters, whispering thanks to Yemoja. For they know that some bonds are eternal, and some mothers never stop watching over their children. The goddess of the 7 seas still swims in the depths, waiting for those who remember and honor the old ways.